Good morning, it's MaryEllen from the channel MaryEllen After 60, and I'm here today to review two products that were sent to me. One I've already repurchased, and the first thing I'm going to talk about, before I even get started, I want to tell you two things that are new. I got my hair cut and colored. It had been 2.5 months since I'd had it cut or colored, and she leaves I have highlights, lowlights, and gray streaks. And she doesn't put any color on my scalp. But when I called to make the appointment, she said, I've got a product I need to tell you about when you get here. And I said, okay. I said, I've been using something I really like. Well, for the first time in probably 3 years, when she saw my hair, she complimented me on the condition of my hair. And she did not even talk about the product that she was going to. She did send me some information about it. But anyway, I was just excited for once I got a good checkup at the beauty shop. So I think I'm on the 13th time using, and I'll link that video below, the American Culture Sleek and Smooth or something like that, hair care. And the other thing I wanted to tell you, a couple of videos ago, I did a secret giveaway, and all I said at the very end was, if you see this, mention the word outtake in my video. This may be a good thing. And so the winner was Renee P, and she won the Confidence in Your Glow in the warm tones. And yeah, she did. So I'm going to do that every so often. It is frustrating when you're a YouTube creator and you lose so much of your audience. You can see where they leave you. And it was just a way to thank those people who hang around to the end. So, I'm going to talk about something that was sent to me that I've already reordered 2 of. I always think about you all before I accept anything. And I know people tell you, but you cannot believe the items that are offered. This, of course, I liked it because I am going to talk about it. It's called the Napo lumbar support. Before I even use this, I got my magnifying glass out and I checked all the stitches. It's hard to tell good stitching on something that is black, but I will tell you this is very, very well made. I had Jim try it. He's had low back pain for a long time. He was I won't tell you what he used to do, but anyway, he worked really hard and it was hard on his back. And he is so reluctant to try anything. And I just kind of put this in the chair he usually sits on, and he didn't notice it, but he mentioned he really liked it. What I like about it, not only is it memory foam, it has this elastic on the back, and I can slip it down. I have ladder back chairs, and it's a lot more comfortable for me to sit in my ladder back chairs at my dining room table when I have this. So that's why I ordered 3. 1 for me, 1 for Jim, just to have in the living room, and then 1 for me or Jim too. I may end up ordering another one. They will be giving me a discount code. I'll put the percentage below, but I know it's only going to last for a month. I cannot find anything about this that I do not really, really like a lot. This has its mesh right here, and it's supposed to be cooler, but it is not hot at all. But when you've got foam behind your back, no matter what it's covered in, your air's not going to circulate that much. But it just bounces back, and when Jim's gone, I use it, and pretty soon, maybe today, I'll be getting mine in the mail. I hope so. So that's what I wanted to talk about. So any of you that are suffering from low back pain, or just to get extra lumbar support, this is really nice, and it was a winner for me. The next product that I accepted took me about 6 months to decide if I wanted to try it, and I figured out a way that I could do it easily. So I talked to the owner of the company, and I agreed to accept the product. I did not want any money to do a video, and I did not want to receive any money from a link, and I believe there is a 5% discount. I am going to link 2 channels below that did thorough, excellent videos on this. and you can listen to them if you're interested, because they're going to go a lot more in depth than I do. And what I accepted was the Myotone. You need to read up on it. There are certain health conditions that you shouldn't use this. But I've been familiar with microcurrent therapy for, many years, but not so much on the face. So it's been around a lot in a lot of different venues in healthcare. What made me decide to accept this was I saw several really good reviews, people that I respect, and I thought I could easily work this into my routine. So I'm going to tell you what I do every night. In the afternoon sometime, I cleanse my face and I put on my Retin-A, usually late afternoon. So when I go to bed, I thought this was a good time for me to use this, because I go to bed and I watch some television. That's my time just to chill. It comes with a jelly, and I'm going to show you this because I'm going to have one to give away. But I knew I didn't want to use a jelly because I wanted to go to bed, do this, and not have any more steps. It turns on like this. You just put your thumb on it like that and it'll turn on. And that's on 1, that's on 2, and that's on 3. And then you can go back and change. So that means it's on. All these lights are on, and that's on. Since I knew I didn't want to use gel, the owner told me that I could use any non-oily serum on my face. But I knew that water was a good conductor, so I just have a spray bottle of water by my bedside. My bedside's getting a little bit full, but no, I really actually keep it on the floor. But I spray it. It's kind of a larger bottle. I spray some in my hand and I put it here. And I'm going to insert a diagram of the muscles of the face. And those circles with the line through them, those are the areas that I treated. So how I do it, and I'm going to turn it off because I don't have any. And to turn it off, you just hold your finger on here for 3 seconds and it turns off. How I did it, I'd start right here on the muscle. You can see the corresponding muscles if you look back. I put it right here, and what I just did was count to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I would go down here and right here and then repeat it. And I did it 5 times, and I did it for 30 days. On this area, you're supposed to avoid this muscle around your mouth, because you'll see that, you don't want that to get smaller. I would put it right here, and right here. I used the number 2. The number 3, I could feel a lot of twitching going on. I mean, I would put it right here and I could feel it twitch back here. So the number 2, I could feel it, but it was never at all painful. And I think I did 5 repetitions of the area that I worked on. And when I was done, I just turned it off and I put it on my bedside. I want you to do your own research on everything. It is never my intention to sell you anything here. I'm the guinea pig. I wanted to try it and it made sense to me. The only appliance or tool that I've ever used on my face is the Clarisonic, and I use that twice a week. So through the years, there have been so many things to try, and I've never been tempted, but this one made sense to me. At the end of the video, I'm going to be inserting some pictures. I ran them past Jim, and he said, well, why aren't you consistent with your lighting? And I said, because I don't have lighting. He said, well, you need to do that. And I said, well, do you want to have lighting in the living room? Because it would just, anyway, I want you to look at the pictures and come to your own conclusions. Most of you who know me know that I do not own a camera, that the pictures you're going to see are going to be screenshots. They are far from perfection. And before the pictures, I'm going to have the times and how to enter this contest. I know you have to be subscribed. I'm not sure what the deadline's going to be. But anyway, that information will be before you see my difference in 5 weeks. The first picture you see is going to be my before. The second picture, when I compare the sides, is going to be my after. I will tell you that I started, that was 30 days, and I've included this area and this area, here and here, and of course on both sides. I'm not doing any more of those half sides. I did it on both sides of my face. Since this is a giveaway, I am not going to be able to reply to any comments. If you have any questions, put them on a different video and I will get back to you. Here's what you get. One winner, and it's a Myotone bag. It has the Myotone device. The batteries are already included, and I believe they're 2 AA's. And you're going to be getting 2 conduction gels because I didn't use mine, and then there's an instruction sheet. So there aren't going to be any bloopers at the end because I am going to end this with my pictures. Be sure and pause and take a look at them. I saw a couple of areas of improvement, enough that I want to continue with this, and I will come back to you and tell you if I'm still pleased. So if you're interested in winning this, I'm going to go to randomcommentpicker.com, and somewhere in your sentence I want you to tell me what your favorite letter is. My favorite letter of the alphabet is the K. My sister's name is Catherine, spelled K-A-T-R-Y-N. No, I'm sorry, K-A-T-H-R-Y-N. And I just love the different ways you can make the letter K in cursive. And it's just always been my favorite letter of the alphabet. So anyway, it is all good. I hope I make sense. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for everything.